Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Direct video. Here I have the most recent Page Puncher's Wonder Woman. I believe this is based on the Golden Age, might be Silver Age, but I'm pretty sure it's Golden. But it's more of like the very classic look for Wonder Woman. I think this retailed for about $27.99 with a coupon code from Mcfarlane Toys. I was able to get this for around $13 at most. It might have been less than that, to be honest, but glad to have this figure in here. I'm excited to see how she looks next to the other classic superheroes. I want to put her with my Justice Society. I think she's going to look good with them. But package-wise, obviously you get the figure. You get some additional hands. You can see the card and the base, and then you have the comic book on the back here. This does use the fully enclosed clamshell design. Not a fan of that. Really not a fan of that. I really wish they did it. The Page Punchers, what scale is that? 4 inches, 3 inches? I think it's 4 inches. Might be 3. But wish they did it that way where it can open up and then they could reuse the molds. But they keep doing it this way, and I don't like it. But anyway, let's go ahead and open her up. Almost forgot to show you the barcode in case you're looking for her in store. Alright, now we got her out of the package. I'm going to go ahead and start by showing you that the reuse of the DC Studios logo, now that, James Gunn's taken over on the stand. So, more of a unique stand, but I think all the Page Punchers in this wave have that. It says that here. This is, I think, the smallest comic book that they've done page-wise. Like, there is not that many extra pages, but this is pretty much a complete, as you can see, a complete reprint, which is fine. It's got that old school art. I do like that. But it does have advertisements in here, and they have, for some reason, the Adam West Batman drawing that they did back in March. I don't know who won that. I'd like to know. You also got an Absolute Wonder Woman ad in here, so kind of interesting. Different comic book. It does have the DC Studios logo on it as well, compared to the other ones. Oop, my Rubik's Cube just fell. Don't mind that. But not a lot of accessories. Of course, you get the art card. I do like this one. There's the back read-up for you. Cool. In the binder it goes. Wonder Woman comes with the same hand she came with in the collector's edition figure. 2 trigger finger hands, 2 of the splayed out open magic-y hands, and 2 fists. 1 fist's on the character, and then the trigger finger hands in the other. And yeah, that's all the accessories. I mean, technically you could consider these bracelets accessories. I mean, they are removable. You could take the hand off and then pop these off, but I don't know if I'm feeling this. So the way that they sculpted this particular forearm mold is they sculpted it a bit thinner so that they could put something else on it. Pretty much every other female figure that's had this particular arm mold has had something over their arms. Gloves, wrist bracers, etc. But here, she just looks kind of bony. Like, she doesn't have any muscle on them. Like, she works her bicep, but not her forearm. It doesn't look good. And these bracers could have been just a little bit bigger. Like, if they took up, from the wrist up to there, I think it would have worked a little bit better. But these are just 2 little pieces of rubber. Like even the art card, her bracelets are just a bit bigger. Like, they're not tiny tubes. They're bigger than that. I don't know why they decided to just make these pieces of rubber. What I do like, though, is all of the paintwork that is on this figure. This is a very well painted figure. You have the red here, and then you have that nice eagle-y logo on top. Not eagle-y from Peacemaker, but that design they used back then. And her skirt looks fantastic with all these stars printed on it. Very well done. It goes all the way around. You don't see that too often with Mcfarlane stuff. They usually just paint the front. But with this particular figure, they Must have put all of their budget into the paint. The boots here, she actually has heels. These are new molds as far as I can tell. Really appreciate that. They didn't have to do that. Glad they did. And I might even swap these legs onto my collector's edition Wonder Woman figure. But we'll see. The face sculpt, I think the sculpt is good, but the eyes are very mispainted. I don't think these eyes work at all. Like, it's a good sculpt, but like this eye over here just does not look right. Also, her hair has a blue dry brush over top of it. Again, very well done. It's mostly in the back here, which is a surprise. But it is on the top as well. You can kind of see how it hits the light. But yeah, very good paint job on this particular figure. They even painted her earrings. So, you know, if I have to give them credit anywhere on this figure, it's the paint job. But I'm not going to go over articulation too much other than the head sculpt here. So she's got good amount of tilt on both sides. The hair does get in the way of looking up, but she can. Looking down, that looks a bit weird, but you can make it work. And then midsection piece here, she doesn't really have, you know, side to side tilt. There's a little bit this way, but not much this way. That's because of the way this piece is designed down to here. She has rotation at the very least. That's all the articulation there. The arms are what you have seen already, but let's see. Does she get, how much splits does she do? Okay, this leg goes out a little bit more. This one I have to fight. That you know what? Not too bad. Could have been worse. But she could easily ride one of the horses Mcfarlane made. I think this isn't too bad. Kick-wise, again, the left leg's just a little bit higher kick-wise. And then kick back, you're not getting too much. And then, let's see, does she have any swivel? Basically no swivel. Definitely, this leg just does not want to articulate. And then, of course, she has the new foot piece here. And for the first time in quite some time, there is no toe articulation. I thought that was interesting. Almost every figure in Mcfarlane's line has toe articulation. I'm fine that this doesn't. Like, you know, it's a heel. Like, why would it need toe articulation? They gave it to the Dark Knight Rises Catwoman figure. But I'm glad they didn't give it to her. Oh, crunch. She has no crunch forward, but she does have crunch back. And that's just how the figure's made. This skirt piece is kind of weird. So, like, they gave her an underwear piece. And then the back of the skirt, it's actually a separate piece to that underwear piece. And it's like tabbed in. So, you could theoretically, without using like a hairdryer, although I would recommend that, or hot water, you could take this skirt piece completely off. I mean, all it is under there, if I can get a peek in there, you can kind of see like a little like strut out there. It's just gray underneath. That's all it is. So if you want to put a different, you know, undergarment on her, you could, or use a cloth good. I might do that. But yeah, that's the articulation on, I'm just going to say classic Wonder Woman for the rest of the video. But it's my favorite part, size comparison time. Wonder Woman here at the top of her head stands at close to 7.5 inches tall. She's a tall one. Here she is next to most of the usual suspects. Tiger Force Outback is right behind her. But she scales very tall. Again, she's almost, you know, 7.5 inches tall. Pretty crazy, but gives you an idea with all of the guys back there. John Cena. Doo, 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 doo. Here she is next to the rest of the members of the JSA. She fits in very well. Again, very tall. You can see she's almost as tall as Batman with the ears. Kind of crazy, but she looks good next to everybody. And Commander Steel's back there. But yeah, really glad I got this figure. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.